Do this again from the top. Sorry. Yo, I don't know what's happening, but hold on. We had some technical difficulties. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a little late. I'm doing multiple things at one time. I'm sorry. So I was just saying, see, my IG people know because they were already here, but I was just saying that I'm going live on IG at the same time. So it's a little different than what I normally do, but it's all good. If you would like to join the conversation, you can call the call-in number, which is 443-850-4828. Again, the number is 443-850-4828. You can ask me to drop the link, and I will. Remember, when you come on here, you must be respectful. And that's that. All right, so let's get into it. I was about to talk about matching energies until I realized that I was having technical difficulties, but it is me. It is me, your girl Labora Lee, aka Cat Lee. And today is Wet Wednesday. And let me just say this real quick so we can get that out the way. You have now tuned in to Ambitiously the podcast. I'm period. Big. You have tuned into Ambitiously the podcast. Great show. You should watch it more often. It'll be good for your health. Anyway, so today I wanted to talk about matching energies. Energy. I've heard that a lot over the last over the last year, maybe 2 years. People, oh, you got to match. I want matching energy. So I decided to explain what matching my energy or I'm matching your energy means to me. So first, I'm going to start by saying, what you give me, let's first, don't give me what you don't want me to give you back. Because, see, I could be petty. But this the thing about that. Here's the thing about that. I do not do tit for tat. I will stop dealing with you altogether before I do a tit for tat thing. I think that's the pettiest that I need to be. I think that's the ultimate petty, just not dealing with you altogether. So I don't do so for instance, let's say I got a shady friend. And she being mad shady, like mad shady. I'm not getting ready to be being shady with her. Girl, bye. Get out my circumference. I got a circle and my circle is very small, very tight. And people on TikTok liking stuff. Very small. I might go live on TikTok one day too. Who knows? But anyway, my circle is very small, very tight. I do not include people who do not belong in that circle. So if I see the shade, the pettiest I can be to you is to remove you from around me. That is I'm not doing tit for tat, but we matching energy, right? You giving me stank, nasty attitude, you walking around doing God knows whatever people do when they being shady and being disrespectful. you're not in my circle. You're not in my element anymore. You're not going to be around me because I refuse to deal with people's bullshit. That's just what it is. In relationships, I'm not doing a tit for tat thing. Like, let's say I'm gonna give you another example. I'm with someone, he's cheating on me. I'm not cheating on him back. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna leave that ass right behind. You know why? Because I don't do tit for tat. And the pettiest I could be is, or the most revenge that I could get ever in life is to leave your ass alone and continue to do great things. That's just how I operate. Um, so my question is to you guys: what does matching energy mean to you? Please drop a comment and let me know how. Well, no, I don't want that there. I want this here. Oh, we already good on the comment tip up there. So what does that mean to you? What is matching energy to you? Because I hear that a lot. I hear people say that a lot, and it can mean a million different things to different people. You just never know. But I'm gonna match your energy. I'm just not gonna deal with you. That's how I'm gonna match your energy. You giving me bullshit, I'm giving you bullshit back. That's how I feel about it. So let's move on. I just wanted to speak on that because I've been, especially today, like I'm scrolling, I'm in physical therapy, I'm scrolling through social media, you know, trying to get my life. I'm sorry. My little alarms is going off, trying to get my life together, trying to get my back fixed and, my knee fixed. And I just kept saying, well, match my energy. You got to match my energy. What does that mean to you? Because it means something different to everybody. Um, your the context of what you're saying is not the same context for somebody else. So be mindful when you say things. So I just explained to you what it means to me. Me matching your energy is me getting the hell out of the way because a girl has no time for the bullshit. Now, remember, you can join the conversation. The call-in number is 443-850-4828. Again, the number is 443-850-4828. You could drop a text if you don't want to, be live on the air because you will be live on the air. You can drop a text or you can leave a comment in the comment section, or you can ask me to drop the link and you can come on the show. Totally up to you. But let's keep it moving. So I was looking at, again, I base it upon the things that I experience or see or, whatever. So I was on social media again. And I was looking, because Candy Burst, she has a daughter. Her name is Riley, and beautiful, beautiful girl. But, she dropped a post today about people talking about her weight loss. And it got me to thinking, like, the one thing that we have to understand as people, there's going to always be someone there that has an opinion. Like, I guarantee you somebody that has opinion on whatever it is I'm doing right now. They're going to talk about your growth. If you're on a growth journey and they don't like it, they're going to talk about that. They're going to talk about, your journey in general, because you came from being one type of person and you're working towards something else. They're going to talk about that. They're going to talk about your body. They're going to talk about who you decide to be with. They're going to talk about all kinds of things. But I think that the most important thing that anyone should do when those type of situations arise, ignore them. Like, here's my thing. And this is why I say ignore them. Who exactly is paying your bills? Who exactly is making sure that your household is running accordingly? Who exactly is making sure that whatever you need in life, all of those needs are satisfied? You, not them. So ignore them. Baby girl, like, you don't have to prove anything. You don't have to feel any kind of way. If you want to lose weight, that's totally up to you. If you want to stay thick, then stay thick. Be a BBW, boot, and tell them to kick rocks because it's not their concern. But just know that it will always be in life someone who has something to say about what you have going on. I'm quite sure there are some people that really have something to say about my life as it is right now. But guess what? I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Nobody can tell me nothing. I work hard. I'm a great mom. Well, I hate to say I'm a great mom, but she let her tell it. I'm a great mom. No, well, the way she would word it, you're an amazing mom, mommy. Um, I make sure my kid is good and she's happy and she's healthy. Um, I'm healthy and happy. I work out every day. I try to make it my mission to stay physically fit, not because I want to be skinny, but because I want to be healthy. And that's just life. But, people are weird. They don't always have something to say. So I don't know. I think, wait, because, but they're always going to have something to say. Um, okay. So I've also watched a lot of people. Why is it that people are afraid of companionship? People are afraid to be married. People are afraid to be in relationships. People are even afraid to have children. Um, and it's weird to me. So, the first question, as far as the kids thing is concerned, is this: if you don't if we stop having kids, I'm not saying go out here and be a little skank puppy and be out here just having popping babies and sleeping with anybody, but if we stop having children, then who populates the world? Just a question. So and then also, I mean, it's okay to be by yourself. I get into my zone where I want to be in solitude. Sometimes I just need to be in a space. Luckily for me, I have a studio/office where I could do those things, where I could just shut myself off from whatever's going on, come in here and just sit in here, whether it be to do some work, whether it be to just kick back and chill. Because I do have situations in here which I would show y'all in my studio. If you're my friend on IG or Facebook, you probably already saw it, but I would show you the other wall. But um, I can also watch television in here if I wanted to. So I, being alone is not bad. But then I hear these people, men aren't this and women aren't this and this, that, and the third. And it's like, is it really that they aren't, or is it that you're choosing the wrong people? Is it really that they aren't, or is it really you? I'm one of those type of people. I believe in self-reflection. Sometimes you need to sit down and you need to think about it. But everybody in this world is not a piece of shit. Everybody in this world is not bad. So the fact that people are running around, women ain't this and men ain't that. Like, we need each other. Gents, I know that you don't think you need us, but you need us unless you play for the other team. You need us. We're both important to each other. So the idea that nobody wants companionship and nobody wants to, be with somebody, or everybody's scared of companionship. And I'm going to play a clip. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Hold on. I'll do it on here. I'll play the clip on here because I don't want to get off of IG Live. I'm kind of on here and I kind of like it on here. Don't judge me, IG. But let me just say this. If you do not have companionship, then what are you doing? So you're just going to live life as a hermit? You're going to be, nobody can come around. I'm going to play this clip because this gentleman, and I think I should turn my mic down while I'm playing it because I don't want the echo. But this gentleman reminded me, and I had this conversation recently, but this gentleman here reminded me of my thoughts on the situation. And I was just like, really? People really are, here we go. People really are scared of companionship at this point in time. So let me put this on the screen really quick. Because it's very important to know, like, it's okay to want to be with somebody. It's all right. It's okay. And it's okay. Not everybody is out here to hurt you. All right, so here we go. Let's see if we can get him on the sound tip. Okay.
I'm definitely fearful of relationship. I realized that the other day that relationships scare me, and the reason why, because it's like relationship kind of remind me of like Superman to Kryptonite, right? Because he was vulnerable. Kryptonite makes Superman powers weak. So for me, it's like I'm giving myself to this woman, right? Like my feelings are my babies. I'm giving you my babies. I'm trusting you with these feelings. And I don't know if you're gonna do a good job. Well, in fact, okay, I'm not gonna give my feelings to someone that I don't know, but I want you to be consistent with it. And then the moment you drop the ball, just a tiny, I'm out. I want it back. So yeah, a relationship scares me. The consistency of it, the commitment. I feel like almost caged in a way because I'm a free spirit. I love doing what I want to do when I want to do it. I don't want nobody telling me anything. I think that I was thinking to myself like I don't know if I want kids anymore. You know, I don't know if I even want to be married. What I see around me too is I'm a product of my environment. I only see like maybe one, happy relationship, and
All right, now I'm back, y'all. I'm sorry, I was a little loud coming back in. So, but you see what I'm saying? Like, people are really, really afraid of relationships out here, and it's a scary thought because. So, what do? You run around and you be a little thought pocket for the rest of your life. What do you do? Me personally, um, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I can't lie to y'all. I can't, and I would never. And I'll get to my promise in a minute. I'm never gonna lie to y'all. Which we'll get to that in a second. I had, and I said this before on this show, I had a whole year where I was so distraught and heartbroken and tired of being hurt and tired of people, you know, misusing my love and mistreating me and stuff that I had a whole year where I was just like, I don't want to be in a relationship. I don't want to be with anybody. And I went through that year and I had fun. And I said this before on the show. If you're new to the show, at the time that I kind of realized that, but it wasn't necessarily that I realized that I wanted to be in a relationship. What it was I realized that I wanted to be in a relationship with the person whom I chose to be in a relationship with. And that was after a year run of me saying, like, fuck relationships because they're hard. They are hard. But let me say this, anything worth having, you're going to work at it. Anything worth is like anything worth it is you're gonna work on it, but you're gonna work through it, you're gonna work with it. If it's worth having, it's not gonna be that difficult. Again, maybe we're choosing the wrong people. I'm not, but maybe those who are out there seeking, maybe that's the first problem. Stop seeking, let it come to you naturally. If it's meant to be, it'll be. But if you are insisting on looking, maybe you're looking at the wrong type of people. Like, I know a lot of people that look at people and be like, oh, they look like this or they look like that. Everybody's not perfect. You're never going to find that perfect person, like the perfect individual. Now, what you will find is that person that's perfect for you. You know what I'm saying? See the difference? Um, she might have a nice physique. Her body might be right. You know, she look beautiful. She's a dime. She's this. She's that. She's da 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 da. But have a nasty ass attitude and a nasty disposition. He might be gorgeous, but a dog. He might be not so. Because in my mind, there's beauty in all people, but he might not be your cup of tea, and you might be testing him out because he's something different and you're trying something on different, but he could still be like the others. She could be not the prettiest girl in the world, but still be like the others. See, people are different. You don't know what you're going to get until you get it. It's like I'm wrapping a gift. Those gifts that people give. Okay, I'm gonna give you a synopsis. During the holidays, people give gifts. Here in America, specifically Christmas, Kwanzaa, and um, Hanukkah. Right? You get a gift. You unwrap the gift. Now, the gift could be something amazing, like, oh, I always wanted this, and then you get it home and you start playing with it, and you see that it's not worth its grain and salt. Or you could get a gift, and it could be Fruitcake. Not many people like fruitcake. So you, you just never know. All right. So it just baffles me that a lot of people are afraid of commitment in a relationship. And I get what the gentleman's saying because I felt that same way. That's why I played that clip. I once too felt like that. Like I don't want to put myself out there. I don't want to give myself to somebody and then they break my heart. And I'm a very loyal woman. And so it's like, who wants to be heartbroken over and over again? Who wants that? Now, this is another thing that was posed too. No, this is the question I'm asking you guys. Are you in a relationship or are you in a situationship? What's the difference? Everybody has their own interpretation. So my interpretation of a situationship is somebody that you hang out with from time to time. Y'all got a vibe, y'all vibe. Somebody maybe you're dating, but you're not in a committed or a solid relationship. Y'all got a vibe. Y'all kick it every now and again. Y'all do what y'all do. A relationship, we all know what a relationship is. The difference between a situationship and a relationship is committed. A situationship is nobody has any commitments to anybody because you're just doing what you do. All right. We got a comment from IG, so I'm gonna read it real quick. It says it's the social narrative that has people afraid of companionship. Yes, it is. I agree with that. It really is the social narrative. That's what I'm saying. This is people are afraid to commit to one another, which is weird though because and I don't want to go all like I'm not. I hate to tell people that I'm religious because my religion is one thing, and I've talked about that on the show before. I'm gonna just say I'm a very spiritual person, and in my spirituality, it is imperative that you one day, not no rush, but one day come to the point where you find someone who is for you, and that's the person that you rock with. So it is what it is. So thank you for the comment. I seen you. Hello, everybody who's just joined in. That was IG. Sorry. So yeah. But anyway, situationship, relationship. So commitment. Nobody has the real. In a situationship, nobody has any responsibility to the other one. And in a relationship, you have responsibility. You have to be sure and mindful of the things that you do because somebody else could get hurt. You could really be hurting somebody else. So yeah, that's the difference. To me. So if you are in whatever it is, are you in a relationship or a situationship? Let me know. I want to talk about it. And I want y'all to dive deeper into the situation with it. Now, why did I go live on IG? Because a lot of people always over there telling me, but I can't change the schedule of my show. The schedule is what it is. This is the time that I do my show every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Topics differ, things change. So it is what it is, but I don't want to linger too long. Oh, this is a good one. So a lot of times when we get in these relationships, right, the thing that we love the most about a person can often, I'm not going to say it always happens, but it can often turn into the thing that you hate about this person or the thing that you dislike about this person. I'm gonna give you a point, but call in, join the conversation. We got comments on IG, but yeah, Facebook, y'all lacking. But you could join the conversation by dropping a comment, calling in, or texting. The call-in number is 443-850-4828. The number again is 443-850-4828. You can send a text. I do answer texts, and I will be reading them live on the show. Or you could just drop in and ask me to drop the link, and I will, and you could be on the show. But anyway, so let's get back to this situation here. The things that we love about a person can often turn into the things that we don't like about a person. So I'll give you an example. And this is not necessarily my situation now, but I'll say, ew, Apple, I'm tired of updates. I gotta update my Mac, but whatever. So Here's the thing. Like, I'm a talkative person. That's why I hold on. I'm gonna read your comment in a second. Give me 1 second. I'm a talkative person, right? I like to talk. The good thing about me doing a podcast is I get to talk to you guys, and I don't necessarily have to talk my spouse's head off. But before I did this podcast, you know, I I believe that I'm supposed to talk to my spouse about everything. In my mind, we are supposed to have conversations. I'm a person that believes that I would never go to social media to talk about the things that I need to talk about with my spouse. I go to my spouse because that's the person I'm with. That's the person I'm supposed to talk to. But a lot of times, in prior relationships, um, you know, they loved at first that I was very outspoken, verbal person. But then as time went on, they didn't love it so much. That's what I mean about the things that we love the most can also be the things that wind up taking a toll and people don't like so much. So let me read this comment. Wait a minute. Let me make sure. Yeah, I've heard a lot of that. People falling in love with things and then falling out of love because of those things. So let me read this comment. Women on independency, men is on sex. Okay, so women are on independency and men are on sex. Everything is instant gratification. Nobody wants something to get old that causes trust issues. That's true in a sense. Let me say this though. And see, thank you. You bring it into what we're going to get into in a second. We're going to get into that in a second because I always have to bring back masculinity and femininity. That's a very important subject on this show. But I don't necessarily see, this is the thing. And I'm going to say this, no disrespect, in all fairness. Like I told y'all, I might say things that might be offensive to some, but I'm saying them from the bottom of my heart because they need to be said. This is what and Wired Wednesdays are for. We wet and we wired. We talking about it. Okay. I'm gonna start with don't put everybody in a box. Everybody is not the same. You feel me? Don't get it twisted. I'm very delighted to run my own thing. Like this is one of my businesses. This is not the only one, but one of them, right? I have a couple. Some of them fall under the umbrella under this one company, but they're different businesses. I do it not because I'm looking to be independent. I do it because we have to do it. In the world that we live in right now, we don't have a choice but to get out here and grind. There, as a woman, I'm not speaking for all women, but I'm just going to speak from my standpoint. There are some men out here that'll be like, nah, I don't want you to do, you don't got to do nothing. But then there's a cost, a price that you have to pay behind that. Right. You don't do nothing. So you do what I say and what I say goes. I'm not really cut from that cloth. Like I don't, my mom, even right now, and she's retired. She just retired from her job that she had previously. Even right now, she works 3 jobs. So, but it's because we're out here trying to make sure that we have the things that we need, and especially right now with inflation and all of those things, we have to work hard. But at the same time, again, I don't think it's independence. I think it's just God gave me free will. And with that free will, he gave me the option to use my brain and think. And so I'm going to use it. And I don't want anybody telling me how or what to think, what I should be doing. At the same time, I like being submissive to my. I want him to take charge. I want him to make decisions when they need to be made. If they make sense to me, I've said this a million times. If he makes a decision and that decision makes sense to me, I'm gonna ride with it. If he makes a decision and it doesn't make sense to me, I'm not going with it. what I look like, boo boo the fool. But as far as instant gratification, I don't know, because sometimes yeah, men are on sex, but we are as women too. We are on sex too, because I'm gonna get into it. This is what Wet and Wired Wednesday is. I'm gonna talk about that too. Um, but at the same time, like, sex isn't everything. I need somebody that I can really sit down and have conversations with and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm on sex too. I need my man to do what he do. How you keep a girl happy. Um, but instant gratification, I don't know if it's instant gratification all the time, because sometimes people go through a lot. They work hard just to get to where they want to be with the person. You feel me? Sometimes it could take a really, really long time to get to that place with the person. Sometimes it takes a short time. Again, stop putting people in a box. Everybody is not in a box. Everybody is not the same. I'm not the same as Sheila. Sheila is not the same as me. That's putting people in a box, kind of, sort of, and I don't really condone that kind of behavior. Um, and of course, nobody wants anything to get old, but shit does get old. Um, I think the whole key to not letting things get old is just keeping it spicy and making sure that the communication is there, and with the communication there's understanding that you are you, I am me. I have feelings, you have feelings, and everybody must be included in that situation, and it's just what it is. Now I want to talk about fathers and children, because there's an old saying like little girls need their fathers. But I concur. Little girls do need their fathers, because that's the first man they're ever gonna love. That's the man who's gonna teach them what it is to be loved and what they deserve and how not to let a person treat them, right? Little boys need their fathers, because a woman cannot teach a boy how to be a man. I'll repeat that. Girls need their fathers to teach them, what love looks like, and what not to go after and what not to do. And boys need their fathers to teach them how to be men, how to treat women, how to walk out into society and not get caught up in societal norms, how to deal with law enforcement as well, how to deal with all sorts of things. Welcome if you just came in on IG. But little girls need their fathers, but little boys need their fathers too. Who the hell is going to teach them how to be a man? I'll wait. Who? Because a woman can't do that. Now, at the same time, I'm going to get ready to flip the script, because this is very important. Little boys and little girls need their mother too, because there's a lot of deadbeat ass, excuse my language, it's a time to cuss. Yes, there's a lot of deadbeat bitches out here. Yeah, there are. There are literally girls who leave their children behind. They leave them with the grandmothers. They leave them with the father. There are some that leave their kids with the fathers, and that's fine and cool. That's fathers. They need their father's love. But bitch, how dare you leave your child? Don't have any kids if that's your intent. They need you too. Who is going to teach a little girl how to be a woman? I'll wait. I'll wait. Who is going to teach a young man what a woman looks like and how she conducts herself? Who's going to teach these lessons? I don't know. If you got an answer, let me know. Let's keep it moving. One thing I hate is to see, and I saw this on social media as well, to see where two parents are arguing in front of the kids. Anybody, even if that's just the step parent, the biological parents, I hate to see that. Now, don't get it twisted. I have a daughter with a gentleman. I don't even know what state he lives in right now, but he's from NYC. I'm from Baltimore. It gets spicy. Right? But one point that I've always made is, when we get into it, when we have our arguments, I will walk out the house and take a walk and cuss his ass out on my way down the street, but it won't be in front of my daughter. Or I'll make sure that she is nowhere near where I am when I'm laying that ass out. I just don't believe in arguing, because the energy that you show your children the energy that you give off is the energy that they walk into the world with. Like, I don't believe in, I would never yell at my daughter before school, because that energy travels with her to school, and then she out here acting a fool. How we conduct ourselves, we're the first example for our children. So be mindful of how you carry it when it comes to your children. Welcome anybody who's just coming in on IG. But the energy that the examples that we give to our children are the examples that they carry out into the world. People wondering why children out here doing stuff at school, acting a fool, stabbing each other, shooting each other, all of these things, but it's the energy. Parents are very important, and I don't think I understand it, and a lot of people that I know understand it, but there are a lot of people in this world that do not understand it, and I think that's very important. So argue in front of them babies, don't do that. Don't do that. Hold on, we got to move forward. I can't stay on these topics because I need to get to this love. Now, it was stated, where is it? I saved it just for this point right here. And I'm going to tell you why I saved that. Somebody said, if you do not love, and I got some media to get to too, a little bit. I'm not going to dive too deep into it. If you don't love on me, like if you don't go hard like Krishan Rock goes for Blueface, then they don't want it. I'm going to tell you why I would never go that hard. First of all, she's young. So she's still in the spirit of understanding what life is and trying to figure things out. I'm never condemning that young lady. If anything, I wish that I could connect with her and, talk to her about, life and the things I've been through. And maybe she'll gain a little bit of extra understanding. But what I'm not going to be doing is out here fighting anybody. Because they do a lot of that. And a lot of what I do is not going to be everybody's business. What I do with my spouse is what I do with my spouse, and that's our business. And that's what it is. So if you want to check that's going to love on you like Krishan Rock, hold on, let me get this other phone real quick. I'm probably not the girl. Probably not her. Probably not the one for you. Sorry. I apologize. But, life is that way. I don't want, what I call that is a very toxic relationship. And who needs that? Okay, this is stupid. Hold on. What I call that is a very toxic relationship. And again, they're young. So, they have a lot of learning to do. Unfortunately, they're young, and he's popping babies and I don't know what she got going on. I hope she get into the bag, but it's just not cute. So that's that. So if you want that, you can never get that out of me. Sorry. Masculinity, because I need to keep it moving. Masculinity, versus femininity. I always bring that into this show. I feel like that's a very important subject to talk about. Again, people don't understand that people don't understand that there's a difference. Ladies, sometimes we be too hard up to be going hard like we dudes. You feel me? And I don't, but sometimes we do that as ladies, and it's not cute. It's not sexy. Have the roles been reversed? If you answer the question, you can answer the question tonight, or you can answer it later, but have the roles been reversed? And the 50-50 split, does that change the game on, the roles in femininity and masculinity? If I have to pay half the bills, well, I'm not me per se, but does paying half the bills take away from that? Like, him being the man of the house and all that. I don't know. Let me know how y'all feel. Okay, we're gonna keep it moving. Twerking generation. I'm tired of y'all. I'm tired of seeing people twerk. I am. I know we have way more talent than this, ladies, than to just hop and twerk it everywhere. Like, it's some dope ass rappers out here, but you kind of get people if they're paying attention to you twerking, they're not paying attention to your talent, baby. I'll just say that. If they're paying attention to you twerking, they're not paying attention to your talent, baby. I just say that. I'm so tired. Somebody, anybody, just let them know that twerking is getting old. It's getting real old. And don't get me wrong, I like see a nice little booty every now and again myself. But I'm just tired of saying twerking videos. Okay. Okay. We're getting close, and then I want to get to the love. Good thing is I don't have any videos to play tonight. Okay. All right. So now I got to get back into the spicy part of the show, right? So y'all know sometimes I get into my freaky talk. And the I want to say it was either Friday or Monday. I think it might have been Friday. Um Dance Hall Queen Spice came she was on the Lip Service podcast with Angela Yee, and she made a comment, and let me see if I can find that really quick, about masturbation. And she said that there were demons in masturbation. Let me see if I can get to it. And it scared the shit out of me because here's my problem, right? I don't have many spouses. I don't have many men. I'm not out here just sleeping around with anybody I could sleep around with. I have one person that I sleep with. And he gets busy from time to time. You feel me? Oh, that's who said that. I'm sorry. That was Tiger that said, if you don't ride for me. Let me read exactly what he said. He said, ride for me like Krishan do for Blueface Baby. Now, stupid ass. Now. But anyway, let me get back to this masturbation demon. So she said, dang, I need to get this up here because I don't want to misquote her. I don't like doing that, but she basically said there's a female demon. All right, I don't have to say the names, but I can tell you what she said. So there's a female demon, and then there is a male demon. So there's one for the female, there's one for the male, and it comes when you masturbate. And it causes problems in your relationship as well. She also said that as well. I've never known for masturbation to cause a problem in my relationship. If anything, it lets him know that I'm solid, and I might do it. I might have to handle my own business, but better me to do it than somebody else doing it. I don't know. So I'm so confused and lost, and I'm gonna share this screen one more time because then you have people like this young lady, and I love her. I do. I've watched a lot of things that she's done. And this is what she has to say.
About pleasure, and we're not teaching women or men to have pleasure at all. We're just teaching them what not to do, and then telling boys just have a lot of sex, and
and then shame women for having
absolutely.
sex.
And with women, I think that's a part of self-care. I think that's really
absolutely
important to know how to pleasure yourself or to know how you would like to be pleased from a man. I think that's a very important class to have.
And men don't do it either. But a lot of times the woman is offended because you're watching porn, you're masturbating, I'm not enough. But yeah, you need to be encouraging your partner to masturbate because I need you to know how to tell me how to get there. But also if your man coming quick, masturbate.
Right. Okay.
Get used to it. How are you masturbating? Okay. Are you doing it dry? And then when you get with the woman, it's like, okay, this is too wet.
Right.
Your
so you
body
think they can change like how fast they ejaculate if they
absolutely.
Okay.
So like you can do edging. So edging is bringing yourself all the way to orgasm.
All right, I'm back. I didn't want the echo to be in there. That's why I turned myself down. So let me say this. Spice scared me a little bit, but at the same time, it's just like this young lady here makes a very valid point. It's good to know what to do when you get in these situations. Masturbation is not I don't think that masturbation is a bad thing. Also, I mean, it's good for your spouse to play with you too, but I don't think masturbation is a bad thing. I think it keeps you honest. I think it keeps you out of trouble. So let me keep it moving. But Spice had me scared for a minute, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. She had me scared. I was like, oh Lord, what am I doing? But if he's gone out of the country, then a girl's got to wait till he get back. Then I just got to do what I got to do, and that happens in my life because of his profession. So if he's gone out of the country, out of the state, he gonna be gone for a while. A girl's got to do what a girl's got to do, and we can keep it funky and hi, baby, just talk about you. We can keep it funky and sexy and do what we do. But Spice had me fucking petrified, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, she had me petrified. I'm like, so what? We not supposed to masturbate anymore? But then when you flip it and you listen to what the young lady had to say, it changes the game. Like, dude, like, how do I become a better lover if I'm not finding out what it is that I'm supposed to be doing? I don't know. So yeah. I think I'm not afraid of Spice's masturbation demons anymore, but she had me petrified. I ain't gonna lie, for like a whole week, I was like, so what am I supposed to do if he's not here? Like, what am I supposed to do? She had me petrified, but whatever. So I was asked the question. Nah, I'm gonna get to the love before I get to the question because I don't want to miss out on my peoples, and I got love for them, and they got love for me, so I gotta show them love real quick. Let me move this over. And yes, I'm tired of the updates. Apple, thank you very much. So just I'm getting to the screen because I just don't want to miss anybody. The love is the love, and I got to show my love how they show it to me. All right, so let me say this. I go from the top 5 countries because they show the most love, but it doesn't mean I love any of you any less. And then I'm gonna get to this question because I want to answer it again. Okay, so let me get where I need to be. Give me 1 second. I'm coming. Hold on. Yeah, big love to India. I love you guys. So I'm already saying the list. So let me just get it popping. The United States. My country, thank you for loving me how you love me. Thank you for tuning in this podcast because you don't have to, but you do. And you're at the top of the list of the love. Thank you for loving me how you do. The United Kingdom. I see y'all. Y'all creeped out of nowhere. And I see how y'all, showing love. France, been day ones. I love you very much. I will always love you. Thank you. Germany, big love to Germany. They've been here rocking with the girl for a while too. And I love you too. And then again, India, I love you. I see you, babies. Brazil, I love you. Netherlands, I love you. Singapore, I love you. South Africa, I love you. Spain, I love you. The Philippines, I love you. Belgium, I love you. Australia, I love you. Japan, Mexico, Ireland, Nepal, Mauritius, Israel, Canada, Hong Kong, I love you, but I ain't done. I'm not done. Russia, I don't know how that happened, but thanks. I love you. Because I don't discriminate. You show me love, I'm gonna show you love. Switzerland, I love you. Hi, babies. Thank you so much for tuning into this podcast. Hold up, we're not finished. Turkey, I see you in the building tonight. Thank you for showing me love, and I appreciate you. Austria, thank you for loving me. I love you too, booze. Top cities: Columbus, Ohio; San Jose, California; Baltimore, Maryland; France. I won't butcher the name of this city. Springfield, Nevada, because Nevada show up and show love. Frankfurt, Germany, I love you. Washington, Virginia; Ashburn, Virginia; North Las Vegas, Nevada; Norton Shores, Michigan; Chicago, Illinois; Boardman, Oregon; Atlanta. I see you. Y'all been showing up in abundance. I like it. Las Vegas, Nevada; Owings Mills, Maryland; Pikesville, Maryland; Boulder City, Nevada. I told y'all Nevada shows up. Bengaluru. I hope I said it right. If I didn't, forgive me. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Hi, Philly. Randallstown, Maryland. Singapore. South Holland. I won't butcher the name of the city, but big shout out to South Holland. Ohio. Phoenix, Arizona. Washington, D.C. New York, and Mumbai. I'm going to stop right there because I got to get to this question. Listen, we on borrowed time, honey. So the question was, when you said when you started, there were 2 of you. What happened? Well, what happened was, I did have a partner. She wasn't really matching the vibe of what I was trying to build. Although initially we started building together. There were things that were happening, and I said I'm gonna be honest as I can be about the situation. It was a lot of she was breastfeeding her kid during the show. I feel like that shouldn't have been going down. Um, Allowing people to come in and interrupt her while we were doing the show. She just wasn't taking it as serious as I was. And then one day it got super ugly, and I started feeling feelings that I should not be feeling. Because I'm a peaceful woman at this point in time in my life. And yeah, that was the last day she was here. Nothing major, like I didn't pull up like I wanted to, or none of that. And I had to ride uh, all the way to DC. But I didn't do any of that because it wasn't worth it. I owned all the intellectual property. She did not. So I just decided that. And she didn't want to do it anymore anyway. She had already sent me a message and said she didn't want to do the show anymore. But what I think happened is she thought that because she didn't want to do it anymore, that I was going to quit. I'm not a quitter, honey. That's not what we do. If anything, I try to make it work harder. So my promise to you is this, because I decided now. I think that answered the question. I don't feel like I should have to answer that question anymore. I'm here. She's not. You probably could. I don't know if they're still up on YouTube. I don't know what I did after that. I don't think I deleted them, though. You probably could see the transition of whatever. And you probably could see the incident that happened that made this transition happen. But I don't feel like I should have to answer the question anymore. I'm doing it by myself. I'm having fun. I'm enjoying what I do, and incorporating a lot of other things. I get to incorporate a lot of other things that I have done and that I want to do because of this podcast. So yeah, I'm not answering that question anymore. So don't ask me anymore. You want to know, I'm going to tell you. If I ever get that question again, I'm going to be like, listen, go watch. I'll tell you exactly what podcast you can go and listen to or watch, and it'll explain everything. So my promise to you is that I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to keep it a buck. And whether you like it or not, I'm not going to be, I'm not a deceitful person anyway. So that's just part of my character. And as a journalist, and I am a journalist. Oh, wait, you can't see. I might could pull that off the wall real quick. I can show you a copy. I am a journalist. I am a journalist. So as a journalist, is certain ethics and codes that we have to follow, and I wouldn't break that code. My ethics for anybody. I wouldn't, because the way I see it is why lie? Just be truthful about everything. I'm still trying to find direction when it comes to everything that we have going on, and I'm in a whole bunch of different places right now, but I like it. Keeps me busy. So I promise to keep you abreast of my journey and let you know what's going on and all of that good stuff. All right, so I decided to share part of my journey, which is we are relaunching Ambitiously the Boutique. There will still be the merchandise area on the website, but we've partnered with a great I'll just say we have made a great partnership with a company, and we are actually going to be selling now women and girls clothing. And so yeah, I'm excited about that. So I'm gonna start sharing parts of that journey as we go along now. Some of it will be on YouTube, not all of it. And a lot of it will be on I haven't decided if I wanted to use if I really want to use Patreon. But a lot of that journey will be documented there as well. So you won't just be able to just come in and see what I got going on. Now, I'll share tidbits on YouTube. You feel me? But yeah, I'm going to start sharing that journey. And what is included in that journey, the things that I'll be sharing is building the store. Sometimes I'll show you me picking selective items for the store. I will also share my marketing journey and much, much more. So I just wanted to let you guys know about that. Now, where we at on time? We good. We good. We did that today. Oh, I'm so proud of us. We did that tonight. Auditions. Majestic Behavior. They had auditions on the October the 6th and the 7th, and they were from 5 to 7. They are holding another round of auditions I'll put that back on the screen. They're holding another round of auditions on October the 20th. From 5 to 7 at the same location, and that location is 1734 Maryland Avenue, Baltimore, Maryland 21201. If you need more information about that, hit me up and I will slide you the information. That's what they're doing right now. So if you have the acting bug and you're interested in being in the film, they are the people to talk to. I myself am auditioning as well. I don't know if I'm going to get a part, but maybe. And if you don't know who Majestic Behavior is, I've played their promotions. They've been on the show. They recently did a movie called Number 9. It's pretty good. Check it out. It's on YouTube right now. So that's that. Where we at on time? We doing good, y'all. I'm so pumped. I didn't even know. So let me get to the stuff that I need to get to. I'm sorry, I'm in here tripping. I did good tonight. So if you would like to be on the show, hit us up ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. We also discuss advertisement and things of that nature with that same email address, so you can hit us up for whatever your purpose is, if you suggestions, whatever it is, ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. If we report the news, everything that we said is alleged. We don't know. We weren't there. We just reported how we need to report it. You can always call into the show. You can send text and I will read it on the next episode. But you can drop a comment. You can call in. The number is 443-850-4828. Again, 443-850-4828. Or you can just ask me to drop a link whenever I am live, and I will. I'm going to tell y'all something about that, just not yet. I'll get to that later. I have permission to play any music that I play on this podcast. I don't play music that I do not have permission to play. I have written consent, and for some, I have video consent because they've been on the show. I was like, hell yeah, play my music. So I got them. I show love to all the up and coming artists. That's just what I do. And I hope that you guys come and let me know what y'all think about the music. But Fire Friday is up next, and I will be playing videos. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. It costs you nothing. Nothing at all. All you got to do is click, 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 and we good. We there. We in there. We need those likes, we need those shares, and we need those subscriptions. It really helps us move through the algorithms, and so we need it. Check out our website, www.ambitiouslyentertainment.com. Again, the website is www.ambitiouslyentertainment.com. It's scrolling at the bottom of the screen if you're watching from YouTube or Facebook. If you're on IG, the link is in the bio. What else we got? If you would like to donate to the show, you can always just hit us up on Cash App, $L, Lord Lucidity, $, Lord Lucidity. It's the capital L. You can always donate to the show. We appreciate any donations. And please know that any donations that you do donate to the show go directly to the show. And to this show, to the business, we want to build a bigger platform. I got plans, and I'm just trying to work my way to them, y'all. The podcast is available on all streaming sites. That's Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, iTunes, Apple Music. We everywhere, y'all. Like, we everywhere. So make sure that if you did not get to catch all of this podcast, you tune in. Okay. So that's that. Now I got to get to the shit that I normally say every night. What time is it? Hey, I'm doing good. I'm so pumped. I'm doing so good. All right. So let me say this to you. Y'all know how I end the show if you watch it. Mind your motherfucking business. Everybody's business is not your business. Just mind your business. It's a dangerous world out here. And what I found is minding other people's business can get you hurt. So mind your business. Come here on Media Monday, though, and I'll tell you everybody's business, because that's what I do on Media Mondays. I tell, I'm looking at all the cameras. I tell people's business, usually celebrities, though. Nobody, regular. But that's what I do on Monday. So come here, let me tell you the business. But you, as far as these streets are concerned, mind your business. It's a dangerous game you're playing. Love your babies, hug your babies, kiss them, encourage them, tell them how fucking great they are, dude. They need that. They need more of that. It's not enough of that happening in this world. Love them. They need your love. Tell them that they're awesome. If they want to work for NASCAR, then you tell them that they go out there and be the best damn NASCAR driver they could be, or pit crew, whatever they're doing. But whatever it is, encourage them to be the greatest at whatever it is that they decide to do. My daughter wants to work for NASA and play the clarinet and be an artist. She could do all those things as far as I'm concerned, though. I'm listen. When she get off of work from NASA, we might do a lunch break while she at work. But when she get off of work from NASA, then she gonna go home. She might touch up her artwork that she working on, because galleries might be calling. And then, she might be doing a gig at a jazz club on her clarinet, and I'm gonna be there like, that's my baby. But that's me. It's not everybody. So just encourage the kids. They need that kind of encouragement. And last but not least, oh my goodness, let me put y'all in the right area. Hold on. Because, oh my goodness, stay in your lane, y'all. Stay in your lane. Everybody's lane is not your lane. Your lane and my lane is two different lanes. You jump in my lane, that's what you get. You can't hear it on IG, but you don't want her. Nice. She's pretty mean and she bite heads off. What you want is her, and this is the kitty cat. You want her. She's nice, soft, cuddly, sweet, adorable, all of those things. You don't want the other one. She's a little ferocious. And like I said, she bite heads off. So with that being said, that is the show. I had fun kicking it with y'all on IG. I haven't done that before. It was something different and new to do, and so I decided to do it. Thank you to all of those who tuned in. Some names on here I can't say, but we had a nice little audience tonight. We had some people come in and drop some comments. Thank you. I love you and I appreciate you. Make sure you hit the link, though, so you can know where to go, because I'm not always going to be on IG, but I just decided to do it tonight. And I said I was going to do it Monday, but I forgot. So with that being said, big love to those watching on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Let me see. Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, our Ambitiously the podcast page on on Facebook. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. I love you so much. Yeah, and shout out to my listening audience. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for always being there. I appreciate you. And bye, y'all. I gotta get out of here. It's time for me to go be a mother. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.